Alright guys, welcome back. I'm getting ready to go pick up a load in Vernon, California. I'm at our San Bernardino drop yard. I just got through they're hooking up to an empty trailer here, pre-trip and all that. And pickup time isn't until 1500, but I'm gonna get over there a bit early. I need to get my trailer washed out, get some reefer fuel. 795. That's one of the local drivers, I think. All right, so I'm gonna have to get come down here to our parking area and then get turned around so I can leave. This load is going to the East Coast. Antonio, I know you'll be happy about that. The only problem is it's on the wrong part of the East Coast for you. This load's going to Florida. I'm not even completely certain that I'll be taking it to Florida myself. I might take it some of the distance away and then possibly swap out, because I have reason to believe that this the load has extra time on it. Okay, I gotta get myself turned around, but I'm gonna wait for this other guy to drop his trailer. Or to park. Got a big wide space there. I don't know why we got two trailers sitting over here against the other fence, because that makes it a tight fit. Unless, man, that is tight. He still has to get his tandems around the corner of that other trailer. The back of the trailer is fine, but the problem is the front of his trailer. I mean, where the tandems are at, that's where the pivot point is. So if he can't, he has to get the tandems past the apex of that corner of the trailer before he can swing the back of the trailer around to the other side. Back in toward that trailer. If that made any sense. Okay, so the plan here, I'm going to stop at I-10 truck stop, get my trailer washed out, and then I'm going to head down the street on Riverside Avenue. I need to get a scale ticket for this pickup, and probably get some reefer fuel as well. And then after that, head over to the shipper. Probably get there a couple hours early or so, and hang out and wait for us until I can check in. Let's get the windows open so I can better see. Alright, there we go. Okay, I got lots of room here, but I don't want my trailer starting to point too much toward the camera. The trailer on my blind side. Alright, here we go. Now we can get out of here. Good information. I didn't know that there was truck parking up by San Manuel Casino. I used to live just 3 miles away from that casino. Or about that. But of course, why would I park there when I live in Victorville? They put new booths in that lot across the street. Kind of looks like it.
Attention, a new important message has arrived.
What's happening? No, it's empty. It's empty. This one's empty.
Oh, it's empty?
Yeah.
When I was here, it was empty?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, I kind of chose it on purpose to get it the hell off that fence.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what it was loaded, but maybe it was like something that was in a donation. Maybe.
Oh,
I think so.
Because there are like 2 more trailers sitting up against the fence in front of our
Yeah,
road,
we don't see all of them all.
Yeah, and a lot of times I do see them transloading over there. So.
Because, you know, I think this one they told it, I guess like the tractor and the trailer. And they just dumped it here. He's like, oh, I'm gonna dump it right in the middle. I'm like, no, you can't dump it in the middle. You try to dump it like blocking like the way they make the turn. I'm like, you can't dump it there. You're gonna block them. You know, they're gonna get mad. Just dump it here. That's all. Just dump it here and just take the tractor across the street.
Yeah.
But
I mean, our road's been getting full anyway.
yeah, I know. I think with you guys' new dispatch, like the younger guys, they overdo it. I think. Because usually with the other guy, I think I forgot his name. He used to have everything like kind of like settled right.
On weekdays or weekends?
On the weekdays at night, towards the night, it gets like packed at night, like on like Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays.
So we got Alan, John, Regina.
Alright, but there used to be another guy, but I think he retired already. He was like an older guy. I forgot his name. We used to always like message him here.
I'm trying to remember who that would be.
I forgot his name.
Probably know him. I just
I forgot.
it's not coming to mind now.
I think it's some guy who's an older guy. Alright, then.
All right, man. Take it easy. Take it easy. We'll see you next time. Come on, get out of here. All right. So, in the interest of keeping the video from being excessively long, are you coming into here? I think you are. Oh. I can't see around them though, so I'm gonna wait. Pretty sure that lane is clear, but yeah, if he's going into that lane, he's definitely clear. He's doing a J-hook turn, and he didn't even need to do a J-hook. I remember my first time going to that yard too. Alright, so this load will be going to Elkton, Florida. Elkton is off of I-95, about halfway or so between Jacksonville and Daytona Beach. And it picks up this afternoon, but I have reason to believe I'm going to be at least a day, possibly even 2 days early. Probably a day and then change, so if I'm lucky, I will get a swap somewhere on I-10, perhaps about halfway across. But it's good to have a little extra time to work with because I just got my second COVID shot yesterday, and I'm feeling a little bit on the icky side right now. It's that kind of like maybe I got like a head flu or something or whatever, I don't know. Not very bad, it's just enough to notice. And then I got soreness up in the injection site, which I expected. I thought I was going to get that yesterday, but in fact, my wife said that when she got her second shot, I think she started experiencing symptoms within about a few hours after the shot was given. For me, yeah, I didn't feel anything at all yesterday. I got the shot at 11 in the morning and just felt fine all day long. And I don't know if having some mixers may have contributed, but Alright, anyway, you guys seen a lot of this rigmarole anyway, because I'm here at the drop yard so often anyway. So, I think what I'll go ahead and do is fast forward to stopping at the truck wash and then head down to go get reefer fuel and a scale ticket. Actually, since I'm going to be on I-10 anyway, I might just go to the Flying J in Fontana, because but I thought about taking Rancho and Aguamanza down to Rialto Travel Center, get fuel there, and then spin back around, get a scale ticket, and then start heading work my way down to Highway 60 from there. I don't tend to like Highway 60 too much because it tends to have more traffic problems, but this time of day I'm not sure that's an issue anyway, so I don't think I'm going to concern myself with that. So I'm still kind of on the fence between just taking Riverside Avenue down to Rialto Travel Center and get my reefer fuel and scale ticket there, or if I want to just stop in Fontana at the Flying J and get it there instead. Because I know for damn sure I don't want to stop and go inside all the gated area and shit, trying to just to get a damn scale ticket at the TA or Petro in Ontario. I don't know, just for the hell of it, show you guys a different route, I guess. I might go ahead and go to Rialto Travel Center, take care of everything there, and then I'll show you the way to the 60 freeway from there. One of the ways you can go. I got a handful of trucks parked right over here. So, kind of give you guys ideas on where you can park if you need a place to park around here. It's not my first choice of place to park unless I'm getting ready to deliver to the Stater Brothers DC or something, which I went right by already on the way over where I'm at right now. Alright, so we got plenty of footage from this from here on Mill Street with my other drop yard videos. We'll be taking I-10 west from the 215, get off at Riverside Avenue, and make another right onto, or actually you head north on Riverside and then east, or 2 right turns on Valley, and then right down the street on the, and not very far down at all on the right side is the truck stop. Okay guys, we're going underneath the Rancho Avenue overpass right now. I believe I'm going to go ahead and get off at Pepper, so I don't have to deal with the bullshit at the, where Riverside and Riverside and 10 meet up, or Riverside and Valley, whatever. Because the truck wash is right in between Pepper and Riverside, and those two streets are only about not even a mile apart. Is this new homes going in, or some kind of an office complex? I would think office complex. Just feel a little bit cruddy. Looking forward to being better. Alright, I got 2 right turn lanes. I'm going to use the one that JB Hunt is in, because that's the one I'm supposed to be in. And also because I'm going to make an immediate left on the Valley as soon as I'm on Pepper Avenue. help yourself, can you? Freaking dipshit.
You have 7 hours and 34 minutes of remaining drive time.
Damn, it's taken 26 minutes just to drive from our drop yard to here. Well, I know a few minutes of that was trying to get myself turned around too. But still, it seems like a bit much for the distance that I traveled. Only 8 miles. This is the first time I realized I got a Black Bear Diner right here. Because I don't usually use this exit right here. And then got Arrowhead Regional Medical Center, or the county hospital, right here in front of me on the right side. I get left lane. La Bodega Latina. The Latin shop. Golf course here. That's right, I remember this one. Colton Golf Club. Okay, so after this light, before the next one will be where I'll be turning in at. This will be right about where that police officer is with his lights on. They're just a little bit before it. Actually, yeah, the driveway right in front of the police officer, I think. Or 2 driveways in front of it. Yeah, 2 driveways. Got another JCT over there in the washout lane. I mean, not the washout lane, but in one of the wash lanes. You guys had to be doing that, right? You had to come through here right when I want to come in. So I can't make my turn. With this now, I'm kind of wondering if I should have gone the other way. But it looks like this guy's only here for scale, so I don't know about the oversized guy though. What's that, $44.94? I've seen him before. Yeah, he might be here for a scale also. California Incorporated, Rialto, California. I was looking, yeah, that's a FedEx contract. I was gonna say I can tell just by the font on it, the color and the type of font they're using, that it's a FedEx truck or contractor. Probably just go park sideways behind the building. Look, there's a dump truck that just came in behind me. I don't know if he's going to scale or actually this will work too. Another JCT just left. Alright, so here's a washout. Like I said, you can also park sideways behind the building, which is right behind me, to get your washout. But the lane's open, so I'm going to use it. Alright guys, looks like we're done here. Let's head over to Rialto Travel Center and get some reefer
You have
fuel
7 hours and 29 minutes of remaining drive time.
and an empty scale ticket. Oh, actually, you know what? This guy's leaving right now. I'll go his way. I'd like to be able to get moving right away because I see that. I saw another truck pulling out of the lot next to us. It's hoping to use some as interference. Damn it, freaking trailer. Keeps bouncing because it's empty. Okay, so this Charger looks like they're going to want into this lane, so I'll probably let them over once the light turns green. Not in any hurry anyway. Not feeling the greatest anyway. Gassy plus the foggy whatever head case because of the shot. Oh, changed his mind. Oh, alright, so Riverside Avenue still has the read. Freaking trailer. I hear it bouncing again. That's how you get cupping wear on the tires. When the tires bounce like that when there's no load on them. think I'm going to be able to get through the intersection. Nope. Actually, you know what? Actually, I think there's just enough room for me. Give it a try. I think there was just enough room, though. Oh, even better, the light just turned green. When it doesn't want to come out of gear. Cycle Savage. Now who's calling? Why is he getting calls from some 626 number? I think that's in the Palmdale, Lancaster area or something. Antelope Valley area, they're calling. But they don't leave voicemails, so I'm not going to answer. FedEx, are you kidding me? You know your terminal's right over here on the right side. Why are you in that lane at all? I hope you're not going to the FedEx terminal, because I'm not going to let your ass over. Because you're already in this lane and you opted to go that way, right into that lane. Now you came back over. So you're just an impatient piece of shit. And you exemplify why everybody hates FedEx drivers. Now FedEx Freight, or whatever, the company drivers who literally drive FedEx trucks, FedEx owned trucks, they actually have an impeccable, or as impeccable as you can get safety record when it comes to trucking companies, but contractors, though, who pull their trailers, you know, the FedEx ground, not so good. In fact, they give a lot of people, a lot of truckers, reason to hate them just because of the way they get in a lot of accidents. It won't show on FedEx's safety record because they're not technically a FedEx driver. See right here, the street right that I'm coming up on, Industrial Drive. This is the right turn for where FedEx's, well, DC is. It's right here on the other side of this hill, directly to my right. Western Express pulling a FedEx trailer. Now that's a mid-roof. Those mid-roofs normally used for flatbed loads. Alright, let's see if FedEx right behind me is going to turn right here. I bet he will. Yep, sure is. So again, if you're within about a mile of your turn, you should probably stay in the lane that where you're where your turn's going to be. Don't try to go around other traffic and get yourself in a bad spot. There's a purple Freightliner there for you, Lisa. Alright, I know this truck's not going to make a U-turn, but this other car might. And their left turn light just turned red anyway. Let's wait. Try to stay aware of who has a green light. Just because these guys on the left are coming through doesn't mean that, yeah, it's still green. I see a couple open spots over there at Farmer Boys. And I saw a JCT parked there. Alright, so we'll get reefer fuel first. Because I don't need a scale ticket, and I'd rather have the reefer fuel factored into the scale ticket weight. Another two JCTs here. Delta 3297, and I can't tell who the silver Freightliner is. Well, it's like 39 L3924 Bravo. I got the curtains drawn. 8541. Okay. Alright guys, we're all done getting reefer fuel. Now I get turned around and get in line for the scale. So the bobtail backing in over there, don't have to worry about it. Let me get my four ways so anybody in the fuel island knows that I'm turning around. It's either that or go around. PSNW guy looks like he is waiting to get on the scale, so as soon as there's another JCT right there, L3898, I've seen that truck before. Alright, he's moving now. Oh, look at that. JCT right here, and he's got trailer number right next to what I have. I got 7053, he's got 7052. Alright. So I'm overshoot on purpose with the purpose of getting the tandems lined up with the scale first. My tandems are far enough over this way, I'm not going to have to worry about my tail swing hitting this guy. Oh, he's the one I saw doing a U-turn while I was getting fuel myself. Alright guys, scale time. I want to keep my trailer rolling forward. Keep it rolling away from the other JCT trailer as much as I can, even though I'm pretty certain I was far enough away where it's not going to be an issue anyway. emptyway, 34260. Now pull forward, get out of the way, and go inside and get our skill ticket because I'm going to need it. The shipper's going to want it. I'm going to pull forward over here as much as I can out of the way, so if anyone else wants to use the scale, they can. And I won't be in their way if they want to leave. Alright guys, we're all done getting our scale ticket. Now the easy way to get out of here is to just turn right here on Riverside Avenue. Follow it down to either Center Street or Columbia Avenue. Doesn't matter which. And get on the southbound 215 right there. But we like to dare to be different, so because I want to show you a different route that I know. So once we're clear here, looks like we might be clear on the right. Just waiting on this car here. Okay, we're going to make a left here on Aguamansa, go right back past the Rialto Travel Center, or 7-Eleven as some of you guys like to call it, which it is. Show you an alternate route to the 60 freeway. And we'll head west on 60, and the shipper's not too far off Highway 60, so all I have to do is just take 60 straight out to 710 south, and then once I go south on 710, it's only like the third or so exit, Atlantic and Bandini, and I take the Bandini side of the exit and make a left, head west on Bandini, and then maybe half a block down on the left side is, or on the right side, I mean, is the shipper. Now this shipper, GT's Living Foods, they actually have two different locations. You did a shitty job with that turn there, Hirschbach. If you'd done your turn properly, you wouldn't have used that left turn lane at all. Yeah, his tandems ended up in the left turn lane, and there was an SUV right there too. And if they'd come out into the intersection more and then done a more true button-up turn, they could have made that turn without even going near the left turn lane. That's called cutting corners. Now for me, I'd be an asshole sometimes. If you don't want to do proper turns, that's your problem. That's I'll freaking hang you out to dry. I don't care. I'll get out and tell you do a proper button hook, and you won't. You don't need my space, and I'm not going to give you it. If that's what it takes to educate some of these drivers on doing proper turns, hey, I don't care. Don't like it? Well, learn how to turn right. Should be getting a green arrow pretty soon here. Damn. This long load guy has to make his turn all the way from the left turn lane. And his trailer tires on the right side still almost hit the curb. That's a wide turn. Come on. Okay, we're gonna stay here on Aguamansa until it dead ends into Market Street, and then we'll make a right turn onto Market, and then right after that, Market Street dead ends into Rubidoux Boulevard. If you go left, basically it's Rubidoux Boulevard. If you go right, it's Cedar Avenue. we'll take Rubidoux Boulevard to the south and get on 60 at Rubidoux. Alright, in case you're not familiar, there are some warehouses right here on the left. Also CRST's terminal, the Aguamonte Industrial Center. There are areas over here where you can park a truck also on the street. So if you ever need a place to park and you don't want to get hassled by the cops or a $200 ticket for parking illegally, just remember that everything west of Riverside Avenue is not Colton PD's jurisdiction. It's Bloomington or Rialto, depending on where exactly you're at. Mostly Bloomington over here. And then anything east of Riverside Avenue is Colton PD's jurisdiction, basically, and east of Riverside and then north of the Santa Ana River. And then south of the Santa Ana River is Riverside City's jurisdiction. Yeah, Colton PD is the one that kind of has a reputation for ticketing truckers for parking in spots where parking along the street, like on Miguel Bustamante Parkway. And I understand it's a $200 ticket, so I won't personally park there. I know plenty of other places in the general area where I can park legally and not be hassled at all. Alright, quit going so slow. Just this one truck. It's not a hazmat, there's not even going to be anything crossing these tracks because that gate is open, is closed right there. Trash trucks up ahead, I think are what's causing the problem. Okay, the light up here is, I think that's, yeah, that should be Market. The curve a little bit to the left and then on the light. Yep, that's Market. Make a right on Market and a left on Rubidoux, which is the street straight ahead that don't know if you can see very well over this budget truck. Basically, this street went straight on through, it would turn into Rubidoux. Should have, two turn lanes here. Might need to do a little bit of a change. No, there's plenty of room here, so. God, this trailer's driving me nuts. It's bouncing bad. Every time I touch the brakes, it bounces quite a bit. Alright, left on to Rubidoux. Yeah, that's why they say it takes longer to stop an empty trailer than it does to take a loaded one, to stop a loaded one, because right now my trailer tires keep bouncing up off the ground and I can feel it and hear it. More so hear it, but to a little bit of extent I can also hear it, feel it. Whereas with a loaded trailer, it keeps weight on the tandems and keeps them from bouncing up and down, so it allows the trailer brakes to be more effective. Trailer brakes are worthless if the tires are not even on the ground. TM Cobb. I haven't seen those guys around much, and I see them all the time out here too. It's man, I can't even remember the last time I saw a TM Cobb truck. Make a right turn at the 60 West interchange. It does look like there are some slow spots and a couple spots that might have a little bit in the Ontario area, you know, south of the airport. And then have even more slowing in Diamond Bar where the 57 and 60 meet up. Which I kind of expect in Diamond Bar. It's always, it's only 60 and 57 I generally don't like to use. Normally I tend to prefer the 210 freeway to the 605 south to 60 west, 710 south. So I have much less of Highway 60 and or 10 to deal with. Sure, I remember this Jack in the Box and Arco being here. I don't know, maybe it's been there a while. I don't come through here enough. I've been known to come through here, but it's not common. Jimenez Mexican Grill, Super Pollo. Estilo Ranchero. Alright, westbound 60 right here in front of us where Andrew's truck had just turned. Dump truck is not helping me create some more space just in case someone's in that. Just in case I have a traffic conflict with anybody already in the right lane. See, I left a gap there, so now this flatbed truck can fit in between us and no problem. That's why you stay back. You don't stay right on the ass of the guy in front of you on the on-ramps. Alright, so we're going to be on a 60 from here all the way to a 710 and almost be at the shipper by the time we're at the 710. So keep watching. We'll have some, next footage will be of approaching the 710. Alright guys, we're about a mile away from 710 freeway here now. We're in East LA, or as a lot of people call it, East Los. Crossing over getting ready to cross over Atlantic Avenue right now. Alright, so if you guys weren't already aware, I did get a chance to go to the Dodger game on the 19th with my wife. Had a good time there, even though they lost 7-2, unfortunately. Kind of a back and forth series. 4-game series that wraps up tonight, and Giants won the first game, Dodgers won the second, Giants won last night, and hopefully Dodgers will win tonight, keep it within 1 game of them. Alright, 710 south right here. This truck here just found out the hard way he's in the wrong lane. Let's see if this guy next to me, if he's going north, I don't know. No, actually, you can still use this lane. I mean, he can still use that lane even if he's going south. Yeah, that's what I figured. Most of the trucks here you're going to see hit the southbound side because the ports and all that are down here. Not to mention, got a shitload of warehouses over here in Vernon as well as some more down in like Long Beach and Wilmington and Carson. Alright, be the third exit, if I remember correctly. I forget the name of the first exit, and then I think it's Washington. Washington, if you go down to the west, before you get to Downey, there's a street called Indiana. Turn onto that street, basically like you're going into the intermodal facility there. There's a small truck stop there with a Catskill. That's where I usually go to scale my loads when I get through picking up here. Oh, that's right. Whittier and Olympic is the first exit here. Placeholder, it's just a lat long coordinate. That's weird. And it looks like it might be GT's Living Foods too. A lot of above ground gravestones here at this cemetery here. You don't normally see that in California. Usually they're flush with the ground. Alright, 1 mile away, Atlantic and Bandini. Okay, I'm going to overshoot the customer on purpose because I cannot check in until an hour before. I'm also going to call them up when I get parked and ask them to confirm my appointment time. Because they do have a habit of when I get there, a lot of times I find out my appointment time is an hour or two after what my load assignment says. So I don't trust the load assignment, so I'm going to call them up just to double check when I'm expected to be there. My assignment says 1500, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tell me 16 or 1700 for my appointment. Container is really slow. Guess I didn't need a lane change. I thought this lane was staying, but it's alright. Alright, crossing over the intermodal yard right now. And as soon as we get across it, we're going to exit right here. It'll be a cloverleaf exit. Some people do I have heard get concerned about how tight the curve is here. Just remember, you use both lanes if you have to, and I am using it right here. I have room there, but not a lot. Okay, it's going to be a left turn here. I'm going to come over here and then come back over, so that way I can straighten out and try to get out of that lane as much as I can, and then give my tandems the best chance to clear that curb over there. Or I should say clear the curb without interfering with the inner lane. Curb checking my tires, so I'm gonna get a little bit more space from the curb. Right up here on the right side will be the customer. Now they have two locations. One is here on Bandini Boulevard, which is the street I'm on right now, and it'll be right up here on the right side, about where that white car is coming out of right now. And the other one is on District Boulevard. If you go behind me, go underneath the 710 and then turn right. Yeah, right here where this white car's coming out of. That's where I'm going to be checking in at. Okay, so make a right onto Atlantic, and then right after you get around on the other side of the canal, yeah, right after the canal, there's a street called District Boulevard. You turn left there, and then down the street on the right side, there's another GT's facility. Okay, I'm going to turn right on this street here, and then a right on 26th. Oh, that's nice. That was like a sudden turn. That was pretty smart, Bobtail. Alright, as you can see, you can also park here on this street if there's room. Now, if you check in, this car's. Let me see if I can make the turn. I don't know about this car though. No, I'm not gonna make it. I don't think I will. Just in case, I'm gonna wait till this car vacates the lane. Alright, looks a little bit busy here. Already 3 trucks parked here, so I might have to find another place to park unless, I don't know. Be room up here in front of this other truck? I doubt it. Nope. Wonderful. Maybe there'll be some parking available up where that other truck up ahead is. So there's a bunch of cars parked right here at this facility. There might be room here. I might even be able to park on this other street. Yeah, I'll park here in front of, yeah, no parking from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. But I can park right here behind Stevens. That's not a problem. Tandem's here, lined up with the lane as much as I can. Let me back up just a little bit more. Oh, come on, get in reverse. Stay clear of Stevens' front end. Doesn't take much, just get my tandems lined up with that curb now. Perfect. I'll just pull forward, make a little bit more space. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and call the shipper and just verify my appointment time. Make sure it matches what my assignment is, because like I said, I don't trust the appointment times on these on this load. Hello, this is Scott with John Christner Truck, and I just wanted to confirm my appointment time, make sure what I have is correct. Sure can. It's 8040-0233. Sure, 0233. Quincy? I thought it was going to Elkton. Let me double check that. I was expecting to go to Super Value. Oh yeah, Quincy, I guess. Alright. Oh yeah, no wonder there's 2 drops. I didn't realize until just now there are 2. 4 o'clock? Okay, that's does not surprise me. Okay, because that's why I called, because every time I come here, my appointment time always seems to be an hour or 2 after what my company says it is. So that pretty much confirms it. All right, so check in at 1500, and then the appointment time is 1600, correct? Okay, I appreciate the help. You too. Okay, so my appointment time isn't until 1600, not 1500. So I'm going to have to send a message and let them know I made contact, and they said my appointment time is 1600. Okay, so I'm going to wait till about 3 o'clock, and it'll get my reefer unit started then. Or actually 2 o'clock, which is about an hour, about 40 minutes from now. Get my reefer unit started, and then actually, you know what? Get myself all mixed up. Okay, so about 40 minutes from now, I'll start my reefer unit up. It's not going to take that long to cool it down. It is 94 degrees here. Not extremely hot, but hot enough. And my temp's only got to be down to 30, which normally doesn't take that that long to get down. And 1 hour is plenty, I think, for it to get into the neighborhood I need it in, which is plus 30 continuous. So hang out here. We'll have some more footage for you when it's time to check in a couple hour and a half or so from now, right? Alright guys, we're all ready to check in here now. It's 3 o'clock, about an hour from my appointment time. Let me change the PC so I'm not burning up my 14 needlessly. Or just say forced to move by shipper, because I would have already been on their property and they let me be there. Very short trip here. Right turn here, and then another right turn into their lot. I'm going to go ahead and go, because off-ramp traffic just got a fresh green. of the next one down. What we got here? Hey, reminder, rookies, look how much I was paying attention to my tandems there. I wasn't worried about where my tractors. I'm worried about where my tandems are. I can use my peripheral vision to tell me where the tractor is. No, I'm checking in. But I'm sure I'll go back around the block again. I'm sure I'll be going back around the block though. Oh, that's right. Go to the guard shack? Go to the guard shack? Oh, okay. You guys changed that around a little bit. Sounds like you guys changed the process a little bit. Usually it would come up here, check in, and then they'd have to go out the other gate and then circle back around to 26th Street. Construction? Where's that at? Oh, okay. Okay, so you said get turned around and then come back and then, yeah, turn around by the dock doors and come back over to the garden shack? Okay, so the normal thing, just pull right up to the dart shack. All right. Oh, yeah, true. Okay, appreciate it. Hey, have a good day. I should have turned around, but I'm like, huh? That's like confusing, like, because it made me think that I was going to have to come over to the dock area and then turn around completely and come back facing this way. And then go back out the other way, but they could end up giving me a doctor right away too. Sure do. No, there should be two actually.
Do you mind putting the rest of the numbers back?
Yeah, I didn't know there was a second PO. I thought it might have been the same. Sorry.
You have more than one? Like, you don't have more than two.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah. These are the only numbers you have? You only picking up two?
I have a 509 number also.
You ready now?
Sure.
You don't have another 509 number? You have two 509s and two 8 of something.
Yeah, sure do. All these numbers gets confusing. Which one do you guys want?
Look, we need all of them because sometimes we have an issue. Sometimes we have the wrong information. Sometimes you guys have the wrong information, you know? So we have to make sure it matches perfectly, you know?
Okay, yeah, because I also have an SO number.
Yeah, a lot of people have SO, some come with PO, or they give us a confirmation number. Sometimes, yeah. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
So we don't have a door for you at the moment, so I'm asking you to wait outside.
Go park on 26th Street.
Yes, correct.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Are we still leaving out through the other gate?
Yeah, once it hits 7, people start leaving different.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Okay, guys. These brakes. Okay, so I'm checked in. They don't have a dock door available for me yet, so what I'm going to do is just go right back around the block to 26th Street and come back in when they call me back up. Alright, so we're just going to go straight across to the west end of the lot and then get back out on a Bandini. And then 2 more rights. Or actually anywhere where I can park, whether it's on this next street, whatever the street is, I forget. Just on the other side of here. Or on 26th, or back on the street that I was on earlier. Going across, or I don't know if she's staying on this side or going across. Can't really tell. I think she's staying on that side. Wave me right through, so we're good. Now I'll make the right, and then this light right up here on the right. Very first light I can turn on, I'm going to turn there. Come on. Not a bad thing because my reefer unit was still at 36 degrees when I checked it. Tell me you're not crossing the street. All right. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run over the curb. Me out some. I was already on the curb, but fuck it. Nice that guy helped me out though. I would have been just sitting there otherwise. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to find parking on the other side, so. I mean, probably will, but you never know. Yeah, looking at my hood mirror, I can tell. Yeah, I'm clear of the red painted area. So, all right, so we'll just hang out. All right, we'll try this again. We'll hang out here again until they call me back up, and then we'll go dock in. All right, guys, finally got an outdoor assignment. It's already after 7:30 p.m., so it's about 3.5 hours after my appointment time, and about 4.5 hours since I checked in. But you know what? That's all right. That's gonna be some. That's gonna be some detention pay. All right, forced to move by shipper. All right, let's go get docked in and see how much longer this takes. I imagine it'll probably be a couple more hours here. See how heavy the load is too. I'll probably have other side of the intermodal yard, like I said, on Washington Street, or off of Washington Street, is never clear left, but I want to see where this bobtail's going. I don't want to make the turn if he was going to make the left turn there. Man, hardly anybody here on this street this time. They painted a lot of these curbs red now, so I'm more limited on where we can park our trucks when GT tells us to come over here. I don't remember there being that many red zones here. It's all dead here. Right, here's where I was parked earlier, and nothing at all here except for that KW bobtail in front of me. XPO. These guys just got a fresh screen, so I don't think I can turn without interfering. I can't see too well around the tree. There's a truck back there, but this guy in front of me, the SUV, whatever you want to call it, crossover, was the only concern I really had. Turn right here. Uh-oh. That's GT's Living Foods calling me. Hello?
Hello, Scott?
Yes.
Hey, sorry, so the warehouse have made a mistake. They don't have it for you. I'm so sorry. It wasn't for you, it was for another driver. So I'm gonna ask you to wait outside still.
Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
It's alright. Alright, yeah, and I just got into your lot too.
Yeah. So sorry.
Alright.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Really? I'll let them know I gotta have to go back out now. I'm gonna have to turn around. They called me, but then they just called me right here while I was coming into the lot that I guess they didn't actually have a door for me, but for someone else. So. Open the doors?
Yeah. And then she's gonna give you your door.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Turns out they actually are going to put me in the door right now. So there was some kind of mess up with it or whatever. I don't know. My understanding was they called me with the door assignment when it was really possibly this guy here or something. Hello. Perfect. Appreciate it.
I'm just gonna take this in my trailer, okay? And then you're good to go.
You're gonna put that inside the trailer?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, do you mind putting your refund at 30 continuous, please? Thank you.
Good. Tricks of the trade for me. Alright, door 10 you said, right?
Yes.
Alright, appreciate it. Okay, door 10 looks like it might be between Stevens and that Peterbilt up there. Alright, the Walmart trailer is going to make this a little bit tight. Yeah, it's right next to the, oh wait. Take it, he's getting ready to pull out?
You're ready to go. So give me 1 minute.
Okay, no problem. might need to back up. Because I think he's going to have to go this way, right? No, he's going to pull it.
Look, when it's done, so the exit is at the right side. Okay?
Yeah, after 7 p.m., right? Okay, there's lots of room here because it's got doors to both 10 and 11 here, so it's going to be a tight setup lane, but it's not really a big deal. Because I can always swing it around L.W. Miller and then work my way in. We'll let him turn around first. I'm assuming he's going to turn around. Now we got more. Now we got people walking over here, so they're going to interfere with my setup. So I'm going to wait for them to go by first. All right. Looks like this lady here is the last one. Okay, they're going to go 2 spots past because the Walmart trailer, like I said, is going to affect my setup lane. Actually, L.W. Miller is at 11, so go 2 spots. I'm not going to let my tractor go anywhere past where the Walmart trailer is. So right about here. Now, let's wait for this guy on the bike. Rather be safe, wait for him. Wait. And that Walmart trailer is going to get in my way because it's alright, I can always pull forward. I was concerned about coming in at too bad an angle near Stevens. Tandem's moving anywhere. What did I do? Run over the fucking wheel chock? I'm gonna have to move that wheel chock over on the right, on my right side. Wheel chock on the right side of the trailer means it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the other door. I don't know why it was over there. I just put it in Stevens' door instead. That angle. Come a little bit this way. Okay, set my macro to show that I've docked in. 1951. That helps justify detention pay. wheel chocks over here. So I'm still feeling a little bit on the cruddy side, but it might be a little bit better than I was earlier. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut forward from here to when we're docking out, alright? So keep watching. Alright guys, ready to get out of here now. All done sending my departure info. Just got to go to the guard check and get out of here. The light load is only 21,000 pounds, so I don't even need to scale it. Another 46 minutes. I would have had a reset complete, but I'm not really worried about it. I didn't even use much of my clock on the way over here, so it really didn't matter to me.
I heard you talking there, telling you put your seal and everything.
Yeah.
You should be good to go. Let me just double check and for prior, yeah.
No problem. Have a good night. Alright guys, let's get out of here. Just get over to 710 freeway and then probably call it a night for this video once we get onto the 710. Real short trip. So all in all, 6.5 almost hours after my appointment time. So it should be good for about 2.5 hours of detention pay. Which is about $100 for me. It's yeah, nothing to complain about. I'm still going to deliver the load at the same time, and I'll still probably be there early. Might even have a chance to swap somewhere. So I can't complain. I don't mind detention pay. A lot of people do. A lot of people can't handle sitting at a customer for that long. But that's the reefer industry for you. And like I say, it's money in the bank that I wasn't expecting, and it's not going to make any difference on when the load is due in Florida. Okay, normally I would go right and go down to Downey Avenue, which is right where the railroad tracks are at, and then make another right onto Washington, which is right before the 13-foot 5-inch bridge. Follow that down about a mile or so to Indiana Street, make a right there, and there's the truck stop right there with the it's a real small one, more like a gas and go place. Just enough to Catskill my load if I wanted to or needed to, but this is only a 21,000 pound load from what I can tell, and looks pretty consistent with what I saw visually when looking in the trailer putting the load lock in, so sure it'll be fine. And I'll be able to tell with how the truck accelerates too how heavy or light it really is. I only have maybe about a 50 psi load on my gauge. So it's not super light, or it might actually be front end heavy actually. Because most of the pallets are just are maybe like 3 feet tall, and they only cover not much more than half the trailer. So there's no way that load's going to be that heavy. Alright, so here's the 710 freeway. This is one of these funky intersections. So there was a guy there docking in right after I got in there. Apparently he has over 4 million miles, actually even more than that. But his backing skills, you wouldn't think that he had even 1 year of experience. Oh, no, I mean, I would say he had experience, but he had some setup correction habits that just had me wondering why he would do that. I understood the method to his mayhem there, why he was doing what he was doing, but it wasn't very effective, and he was, I think he was not trusting the trailer, or probably not trusting me either, even though he had a ton of space. And I'm not one of those intentionally run somebody into something or somebody guys, and I'm a retired military, working on airplanes for over 20 years. Yeah, I got to know really well how important safety is. Never had an incident. I'd like to keep it that way. Eastbound 60 exit closed. Is that what I just saw? So I might need to head up to the 10 freeway instead. We'll see how it goes up here. I'm not going to get off on surface streets just to get to the 60 freeway. But I can just stay on the 710 and get on the 10 freeway instead. It just makes no sense. Unless I really wanted to take the 60, but once I get into the Riverside area, I'm not a fan of being on the 60, so... or don't tend to be. Alright, anyway, that's going to wrap this one up. I'm going to have some more footage for you guys. I don't know when or where. It could be, I mean, it could be in, over here. It looks like this lane might be open. Okay, it could be in Quincy, Florida, at the Super Value there, or it could be somewhere else. I don't know. If all goes as well, I'll be able to, yeah, that's what I figured. I'm going to have to go west. I knew I should have just gone up to the 10 freeway. Alright. So anyway, we'll call it a night, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.